I cannot believe what we have just witnessed. That was a dream start. That was unbelievable. I mean, it feels like we haven't been away. We have not been away at all. We haven't beaten the fucking Accrington and Stanley, Shrewsbury Town. We haven't beaten those shitholes, right? We're back. We are back. And I'm going to enjoy this for as long as I can, you know. Let's get carried away. Why not? We may as well enjoy it. You know, literally everybody's written us off this season. Every single fan base I've seen, you know, thinking we're going to get relegated, we're going to finish bottom, we're not going to win a game. Shout out to you, Irish guy. What a legend. Yeah, just, we've been written off by everybody. Right, and we're used to it by now. You know, last season, no one thought we'd get top 6. No one thought we'd win the playoffs. Now here we are. Like, people think we're going to go straight back down without a fuss. We're going to fight. We're going to fight until match day 38 or whenever it is that we'll mind up staying up. Honestly, I was unbelievable. Honestly, I need to lie down. I need to lie down after this video because, oh my god, I still can't believe it. You know, it's been an hour and a half. I'm lost for words. I really, really am. Yeah, just unbelievable. Really, really was unbelievable. Going into the two teams then, starting off with Sunderland, we do have 7 debutants in Sunderland. They've had Roofs in goal, back row of Hume, Ballard, Seals, Ronaldo, and Jack and Siddiqui playing as 2 home midfielders, Talby, Diarra, Adingra behind Mayenda. For West Ham, they have Hermanson in goal, a back 5 of Wan-Bissaka, Tadibo, Kilman, Agard and Juve, midfield of Paquetá, Ward-Prowse, Rodriguez and Bowen and Fulkrug up front. Now, the first half, I think it went as well as expected, as I think we all knew was going to pan out, you know. West Ham had a lot of the ball. You know, didn't create too much, to be honest with you. The only real chance they had in that first half was from Juve on the 26th minute. A brilliant clearance off the line by Dan Ballard for that one. It really was, like, literally was putting your neck on the line defending. Unbelievable. It really was. But, you know, we also had a fair few opportunities. Diarra, in the first 5 minutes, had a shot which was well saved by Hermanson. Maybe could argue Diarra probably could have put his foot through it more, but I just don't think he really expected them to actually get the shot away, because there was a little bit of a mix-up between him and Mayenda there. But yeah, overall first half, although West Ham had most of the ball, they didn't really do much with it. Let's be honest. Second half gets underway, and you can tell there's a bit more firepower in the squad now. Obviously, Lebrite had his word to half time, and then second half we just completely turned it on. We really did. Yeah, first goal, Mayenda. I mean, literally, I don't know what you that felt like that goal felt like it was in slow motion. It really was. Literally, Mayenda header. He didn't get much on it, Mayenda. He didn't get loads on it, but he did just enough to get a little knock on, and literally right in the bottom left corner, no chance for Hermanson. Literally unbelievable header, and honestly, the chaos when that goal went in. Honestly, I was fucking manhandled. I was fucking, honestly, it was ridiculous. It literally was. It was absolute chaos in the stadium when Mayenda scored. Absolutely nuts. And yeah, our first goal of the new season was scored by Mayenda. And I don't think it would have been. It could have only been him who got the goal. Really, it couldn't have been anybody else. And they, from there, West Ham again had bits of the ball, but they just weren't doing anything with it at all. You know, they brought on Callum Wilson. Come on, let's be real. They brought on Suchek as well in midfield. But yeah, second half, I think that goal just kind of shook West Ham a bit, because again, it just, although that loads of the ball, just didn't do anything with it. And yeah, second half, it didn't look like scoring at all. They really didn't. And then yeah, as soon as them two come on for West Ham, Ballard gets our second goal, another header. Can't believe we scored 2 headers in the first game of the season. It's nuts. It really is. But yeah, you know, again, it came from a corner. Headed away initially. Good work from Ronaldo to work it back in. You know, balls come in. Ballard 3 header. Keeper in no man's land. 2-0. Just unreal. The fact we were 2-0 up for 70 minutes in Premier League game is just like, honestly, literally, I need to pinch myself. It's just unbelievable. And then we bring like a few subs, Lafayette and Isidor coming on for Mayenda and Adingra. Clearly, you know, it's refreshing. You know those points last season where Lebrite would make such negative substitutions towards the end of the game, which, you know, highlighted just what he was going for. But the fact we bring on 2 attacking players towards the end was just, it really was just a breath of fresh air. And it was Isidor who did get the final goal. You know, it came from a West Ham corner, which was cleared well. Ball was sent up the box, up the pitch. Isidor, so much time. Literally, like, also West Ham, they brought off to Debo, which I thought was mental, because personally I thought he was West Ham's best player today, to Debo. But yeah, Isidor, loads of space, you know, all the time in the world. You know, a piece of ball in the bottom right corner. Again, no chance for the goalkeeper. 3-0. 3-0 in our first game back. It's just, I'm saying this word a lot. It's just unbelievable. It really is. Like, again, just the amount of shit that we have been through in the last 8 years. We literally have been through hell and back. Very nearly going into administration. By the way, I literally, people have no idea how close we were to going into administration during League One. Yeah, it just was absolutely outstanding, and yeah, it is just unreal. It was absolutely unreal. I mean, to be fair, literally every single player on that pitch today put a shift in. They all looked good. You know, some players looked rawer than others. I think Talby and Adingra on the wings. I think that there's definitely some good players there, but they're looking a little bit raw. You know, Xhaka, just, it's so nice having such a composed, level head in midfield. You know, literally every single time he had the ball, he took his time, no faffing about. It was just so good. Sadiq was just he was rapidly, literally he was all over the place. He was covering everything. It was crazy. And Diarra, I mean, to be fair, Diarra as a number 10, he looked threatening going forward. I mean, a few times in the first half, in particular, where he probably should have released the ball a little bit earlier than what he did. But yeah, it really was just fantastic from him. And obviously our defenders take a bow. You know, they put their necks on the line, especially in the first half. Like Dan Ballard, like I'm sorry, like he is my man of the match. He was absolutely outstanding. He really was. You know, Roos in goal as well. We finally have a proper goalkeeper. And this isn't me, you know, calling out shit Anthony Patterson by any means, but it's so nice having a goalkeeper who commands his box. You know, just the confidence that Roos had in that game, it just oozed quality. It really did. You know, keeper clearing corners as well. Oh, chef's kiss. It was just unreal. The proper goalkeeper. Obviously, Seals did go off injured, which is it's just shit. Honestly, I feel so bad for Seals. I really did, because he didn't put a front wrong. He didn't put a front wrong today when he was playing. But yeah, it was just too much for him. Again, it was so sad to see him go off. You know, he's just had rotten luck with injuries since he's come in. But you know, Alderete came on. He looks like a solid pair of hands, Alderete. So I think we're good there. And also we've also got Mookie Elliott coming as well from PSG. Which, I mean, to be fair, we're literally bringing this lad from PSG who's meant to be a cracking defender. There's literally no room for him in the back line at the minute. It's absolutely ridiculous. It really is. And for West Ham, I mean, look, I'll be honest. I'm going to try and say this, you know, with a calm, level head. I'll be pretty honest. West Ham did not impress me at all today. I mean, yes, first half, they had quite a lot of the ball. You know, they controlled the game for large parts, but they just didn't do anything with the ball. They really didn't. They didn't look like doing much of it. And I'll be honest, right? Jared Bowen, without West Ham, I'd dread to think where they would be without Jared Bowen, because he's a class above West Ham. I mean, like, maybe if Kudus was playing today, if he hadn't joined Spurs, maybe he might have, you know, maybe scored that chance that you've had. But yeah, West Ham. Also to Debo as well at the back. I thought he was a fucking mammoth, by the way. I don't know why Graham Potter took him off. He was fantastic at the back to Debo. He really was. But yeah, again, I can't believe we're playing in the Premier League and winning games. It's our first win on the opening day in the Premier League since 2009. It's been 16 years. That's the last time we won on the opening day in the Premier League. It's mental, really is. And you know, as I said at the start of the video, let's just enjoy it. You know, forget what everyone else is saying. Let's just enjoy this. You know, why not? You know, everyone's against us this season. We've been completely written off. There's zero pressure for us this season. Let's just go out there and just you know, enjoy ourselves. Why not? Let's get carried away. Why not? Like, why not? Genuinely, I don't know. I don't know. In terms of around the grounds in the Premier League today as well, there were a couple of 3 o'clock kickoffs. Not many though. Only the 3 games today. If it'll load. There we go. So yeah, Brighton Fulham finished 1-1. Fulham getting out of danger at the very end with a penalty from Rodrigo Muniz, who's still a Fulham player as it stands. Could be his final goal in a Fulham shirt. Obviously, Atlanta have been heavily linked with him as well. Leeds were linked with him before in summer, but that's not happening now. Matt O'Reilly with a penalty as well. No, sorry, Matt O'Reilly's got the penalty. I thought Muniz also had the penalty. He did not. He did not have a penalty. 96-minute equaliser there for Fulham. Tottenham, the first league game under Thomas Frank, 3-0 win against Burnley. Richarlison with a brace. Apparently, I haven't seen it yet, but apparently his second goal was absolutely worldy of it. But I haven't seen it back yet. I'm going to watch the highlights in a bit. But yeah, apparently his goal was absolutely fantastic. And obviously Brennan Johnson getting a consolation goal at the end of that. Yeah, for Burnley, I mean, apparently first half, they had to play quite well first half, Burnley. Tottenham away, so it was never going to be an easy day out for them. 3-0 defeat in the end for them. It wasn't great. Early kick-off, Aston Villa, Newcastle to finish 0-0. Villa down to 10 men for final half an hour. Apparently, again, I haven't seen it, but apparently Newcastle just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. Maybe there's a certain Swedish hole missing up front from Newcastle. I mean, when you're playing fucking Anthony Gordon up front, what are you expecting, really? I mean, that's just child play. And also, currently half-time is currently Wolves 0, Man City 2. Erling Haaland and Rienda's not getting on the goals. And hopefully Man City keep it below 3-0, because, as it stands, we are top of the league. Sunderland AFC are top of the table. Unbelievable. I mean, to be fair, it's probably. I'm expecting a few more goals from City in second half, so it's probably not going to last for long. But I have a screenshot of the fact that we were top of the league for a few hours. Let's enjoy it. Let's get carried away. Let's enjoy this. Honestly, let's enjoy this right now. It really, really was unbelievable. But yeah, that's it from me today, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. Yeah, let me know down below in the comments who's your man of the match today, who you thought played well. How do you think we'll get on for the rest of the season? Will there be more of this to follow, or will there be a swift reality check on the horizon? We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you all next time.